Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the topic decisions involving alternative choices. Let's understand the concept of decision making. Decision making is the process of selecting the best among the number of alternatives. So there may be two alternative or more than two alternative. We have to choose the best among the alternative, that we term it as decision making. So take an example, make or buy decision. Make or buy decision means make means manufacture. Company may be buying a product from outside supplier. It may be considering to manufacture the product in the firm itself. Second example of decision making, exploring new market. Exploring new market means decisions regarding selling goods in a new market, whether Indian or foreign market. Next example of decision making, discontinuance of a product line. For example, suppose a manufacturer is manufacturing three products: bookshelf, table, chairs. Now the manufacturer is thinking of making cabinet in place of chairs, so they can make a second product line, that is bookshelf, table, cabinet. So they can decide whether to continue with the product line or not. Next example of decision making, investment in fixed asset. Investment in assets, normally it is related to capital budgeting decisions. A long term investment proposal, there they can think about whether to invest in this asset or not. So the first numerical in this chapter we start with determination of sales mix means selection of most profitable sales mix. So let's understand the question first. Here the following information related to the cost record of a company. There are two products A and B, and per unit cost is given, direct material, direct wages, fixed expenses is also given, and variable expenses given, selling price is given. And there are three alternatives are given. We have to state which of the alternative sale mixes would you recommend to the management. So first we have to prepare the statement showing contribution per unit. Statement showing contribution per unit. Now the concept of decision making is similar to marginal costing, because in this chapter it shows how marginal costing is helps in decision making. So we have to apply the same formula, profit or loss is equal to sales minus variable cost, that we term it as contribution After calculating contribution, we have to deduct fixed cost. That answer we term it as profit or loss. Profit or loss. If the answer is positive, then it is profit. If the answer is negative, then it is loss. But sometimes it may be given selling price per unit. So we calculate contribution per unit, selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit, that is equal to contribution per unit. And after this we have to multiply it with the units of individual product in order to calculate the contribution. So first we have to apply this in order to calculate the contribution per unit. So there are two products are given in the question, A and B. Here we have to write particulars. So here in this question, selling price is given A product 20 per unit and B product 15 per unit. So we write it here. Selling price is equal to 20 and 15 in case of B. After writing selling price, we have to deduct variable cost. So according to the question, variable cost per unit is given. Variable cost per unit variable cost per unit cost is given. So first we have to identify what are the variable expenses given in the question. First one direct material, second one direct wages, and variable expenses, that is given 100% of direct wages. So first we write direct material. Direct material for A product is equal to 10 and for B product is equal to 9. And direct wages is also given. So we write it here, direct wages. Here it is 3 and here it is 2. And variable expenses is also given, allocated to product as 100% of direct wages. So 100% we write the same value. If it is of 150%, then that case we have to calculate separate. Now we write it there, variable expenses bracket we can write it there, 100% of direct wages. So according to the question, direct wages 3 and for B product it is 2. So selling price minus variable cost. Variable cost is the combination of these three, that is 10 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 16. 20 minus 16 is equal to 4. And in case of B product, it is the combination 9 plus 2 is equal to 13. 15 minus 13 is equal to 2. So this is our contribution per unit. After calculating contribution per unit, we have to calculate the profit of individual sales mix. So first we write 100 units of product A and 200 units of product B. So we write it here. First alternative, 100 units of product A and 200 units of product B. So contribution is equal to 100 multiplied by contribution per unit of product A, that we have already calculated. Contribution per unit of product A is 4. So 100 into 4 plus 200 into contribution per unit of B is equal to 2. So we write it here 2 that is equal to 400 plus 400 is equal to 800. After contribution, we have to deduct fixed cost. Fixed cost is given in the question, that is equal to fixed cost here, fixed expense, both are same. 300 is given, so we write it here 300. After we calculate profit is equal to 500. Now, second alternative, 150 units of product A and 250 units of product B. So we write it here 150 units of A and 250 units of B. So contribution is equal to 150 multiplied by contribution A per unit of A is equal to 4 plus 250 multiplied by 2, that is equal to 1100 minus fixed cost, that is same for all the sales mixes, that is equal to 300. Now profit is equal to 800. And next, sales mix 3, 200 units of product A and 100 units of product B. So we write it here 200 units of A and 100 units of B. So contribution is equal to 200 multiplied by per unit contribution A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 2. So 200 into 4 plus 100 into 2, that is equal to 1000 minus fixed cost 300 remain constant, that is equal to 700. Now the question is, which of the sales mixes would you recommend to the management? So we have to write a sentence based on the three alternative. In alternative 1 we are getting a profit of 500, alternative B to 800, and alternative C it is 700. So sales mix B is recommended since the profit of sales mix B is, so we have to write the sentence here, sales mix B is recommended since the profit of sales mix B is more as compared to other sales mixes. So it is mandatory to write the sentence, otherwise the evaluator may deduct your marks. So thanks for watching the video.